And welcome back to U97.5 FM, Hot Like Pepper, Douglas Radio. Well, this morning, I nearly pass out before I eat my doubles and before I drink my coffee. I read in the Guardian newspaper. Now, all you know, I done tell all you and I prove to you all time and time again that the Guardian Media Limited, and Samakal Group, they are Rowley and Rice. Their shareholders make billion-dollar profits by the decisions of Keith Christopher Rowley. And they utilize their media, their mass media, in order to propagate lies and propaganda to uphold Rowley. Rowley, without the mass media bias, the bias, partial, ridiculous PR campaign, could not lead a parlor if they had two people going up for election and one person voting. Rowley could not win anything. But the mass media, led by Guardian Media Limited, and as we told you, they're not only their newspaper Guardian, but their CNC3 News, their Morning Brew that they show you that it is PNM and Rice. They put a PNM failed candidate with 2 O-level to rub together to mama guy y'all. I have shown you time and time again that Guardian Media Limited, when we were in government under Kamla Prasad Bisesa, they had a man called Gabriel Faria who was leading there. And when they printed lies and I contacted him, and when the lies were even about me, and they refused to retract and withdraw, even in light of evidence given by the Integrity Commission. They refused, and Jerry Brooks, that PNM skunk too, was there, and I called him, and he never said, well, analyze a PNM, you know, and he never corrected it. And that's just 3 or 4 front pages on me. But then there were front pages from Anika Gum Sandyford on everybody in Kamla Prasad Bisesa's cabinet. Lies across the board. Remember when the Guardian printed front page? The government of Trinidad and Tobago, meaning Kamla's government, has lost $1.2 billion in the OPV arbitration. You remember that? That was a total blatant lie. They have not corrected it up to now, and people out there in the community still believe that. Anand Ramlogan, Attorney General of Trinidad and Tobago, won the arbitration against BAE, and he returned Trinidad and Tobago's tax money, $1.2 billion back into the coffers, because they were unable to fulfill their contract. They were unable to produce an OBV with a laser targeting system that worked. But the Guardian printed the lie. Did they print any retraction? No. And I've showed you time and time again the nonsense that Guardian Media Limited prints and tries. Just this week here, after the Tobago licking, the catastrophe that Rowley got, they come with Kamal Georges to put Rowley in a little Anglo-Saxon stupid golf-wearing shirt that no proud black man should ever wear. Put him on a little couch to try and make him look like he's some sort of human being. After his own island of Tobago, his own hometown of Mason Hall rejected him. They dig up his navel string and pelt it out of the island into the sea. They beat him 14-1 with gerrymandered seats and all, with bribery and all, with gifts handing out left, right, and center. They rejected Rowley. For Tobago to reject one of their own, you had to be a real goat. Because Tobagonian is loyal people. You know what kind of goat. You couldn't even be a nice, fat, juicy goat where you could curry it. You had to be a skinny, mangy goat that eat in 10 days and starving for water. For Tobagonian to reject you like that. And they rejected Rowley. And then Guardian Media come with this piece on TV and newspapers to try to sanitize Rowley. So y'all are aware. Well, now I'm going to show y'all how nasty Guardian Media Limited is. They moved a whole level of nasty. So this morning I wake up and I read in papers. I about to bite into my doubles with pepper, with all kind of sauce, cucumber just waiting, the barrel hot and ready to melt in my mouth, and I drop it back on the paper, the grease-proof paper, because Guardian Media page 12, opinion. This is the editorial position of the Guardian newspaper. It says plain politics with people's lives. But listen to what Guardian Media said in the 7th paragraph, talking about Kamla Prasad Bisesa. One wonders at her position, given that for months this country has had a variety of vaccines available, free of charge to the public, while she, meaning Kamla Persad-Bissessar, has issued no public appeal for citizens to take the vaccine. I'm going to read that again. Guardian Media Limited is stating on its editorial page 12, stating as a fact that Kamla Persad-Bissessar has issued no public appeal for citizens to take the vaccine. Guardian Media Limited, you are nasty, disgusting liars. You are nasty, disgusting liars. Let me go now to show you some, just some, read for you and play for you some of the statements, the countless statements that Kamla Persad-Bissessar has made over the last year, since January 2021, about vaccination. I'm going to read out, I can't read all for you, because Kamla Persad-Bissessar has continuously called on the population to get vaccinated. She has said that vaccinations are one of the tools to protect yourselves. So educate yourselves and get vaccinated. She did so on Monday night virtuals. She did so in the Parliament of Trinidad and Tobago. She did so across the board in media statements. She did so on press conferences. She did so on Facebook. She did so on all her social media platforms. Kamla Persad-Bissessar even did an advertisement urging citizens to take the vaccine, to come out and get vaccinated. And the Guardian Media Limited prints today. Let me read it again for you. This nasty, disgusting piece of toilet paper called Guardian. This lying piece of filth. And I choose my words very carefully, because this is the most disgusting thing I have ever seen. One wonders at her position, given that for months the country has had a variety of vaccines available free of charge to the public, while she has issued no public appeal for citizens to take the vaccine. Okay. Now, you all send me so many things on my phone. Let me first of all go to the statement that Kamla Persad-Bissessar put out on December 18, 2021 in response to Rowley's mandatory vaccine. Let me read it for Guardian Media Limited, because the essence of this editorial was talking about mandatory, because this is a PNM paper. So they are supporting any nonsense that Rowley do, whether it's legal, illegal, whether he thief, whether procurement, legalized thieving, whatever Rowley do, Guardian Media Limited would say it's good. So like he was a teacher in 1969 and he get pum-pum from a girl of school age, they would say, well, he asked nicely. That is Guardian Media Limited's position on Rowley, this disgusting piece of filth. And if any of you buy this nonsense or watch this show again, I really can't help all you again. Okay? Because they are talking about the issue about mandatory vaccination, where Rowley is threatening public servants and telling them about go and follow them. If they don't have the vaccination, no pay. Listen to the statement released by Kamla Persad-Bissessar. My position on forced mandatory vaccination and vaccine discrimination has been crystal clear since the beginning of this crisis. The opposition encourages all persons to consult their doctor and consider getting vaccinated. So even while she is ready to attack Rowley on mandatory vaccinations, the very second sentence of Kamla Persad's media release, which the Guardian would have received, states, the opposition encourages all persons to consult their doctor and consider getting vaccinated. But the Guardian reads this and writes this: while she has issued no public appeal for citizens to take the vaccine, stating that Kamla Prasad Bisesa has not issued any public appeal for people to take the vaccine. That's what a newspaper wrote in black and white. Let's go back to some things now. Let's go back. So they didn't read the press release because the second sentence, not the fourth sentence, not the 12th sentence, not hidden down by sentence number 27. The very second sentence in the first paragraph was Kamla Prasad Bisesa, before this editorial, telling people, go and vaccinate, educate to vaccinate, get vaccinated. Vaccination is the way to go. But she does not believe in forcing human beings. There's a total difference. You cannot mandate to vaccinate. You must educate to vaccinate. But now, let's go listen to some other things that Kamla Prasad says. And I'm not playing all. I'm telling all you, I don't have time to play all. But let's read a little thing from the Express front page. Guardian, maybe you didn't read the Express. Maybe you should read the Express, okay? This is from the Express, August 25th, from my birthday. That was just by flukes. We didn't do that on purpose. Vishnu, I didn't know it was my birthday, August 25th, 2021. Listen to the headline, front page headline, Express. Please, parents, just do it. Opposition leader pleads allow school children to take FDA-approved Pfizer vaccine. Opposition leader, Guardian, who is the opposition leader? Not Kamla Prasad Bisesa. So how can you write? This was August 25th. And on Monday, December 20th, in your nasty, disgusting, lying newspaper, you write, while she has issued no public appeal for citizens to take the vaccine. So what was this on August 25th that the Express prints? Kamla Prasad Bisesa begs, allow school children to take FDA-approved Pfizer vaccine. So now, if Kamla Prasad Bisesa is begging parents to allow their children to take Pfizer-approved, FDA-approved vaccination, then don't you think that at some point she was always telling people to take vaccination? Guardian, you disgusting liars. Me I care who say Anel is a senator, you must be diplomatic. This is nasty. This is disgusting. This is devious. This is disingenuous. This anybody buy this thing after today? Or you just rest and go in Balise house, okay? Let's see now. There's also a video. I wonder if I want to play it. Let me play this. You could hook this up. My boy going to hook it up. Make sure. Just keep touching the screen so it don't right. So it don't lock, right? When you're ready, just press play. Make sure and put up one mic. Tell me when you're ready and play. All you listen to this.
Or before the public knew they were doing national conversation, that Monday night before that Thursday, we had called him out right here. I said, tell us why you didn't write to India. Did you write to India? Have you written? Up to now, he can't answer that question. But he said he doesn't know what's happening to the opposition leader. The opposition leader is going crazy. But Prime Minister, I'm going crazy. You are already crazy. You are already crazy. Because you will put the lives of the people of our country in jeopardy. And why? I don't understand why. Why the arrogant way? Why this egoistical trip that you're on? Why do you not see? You come, Munilal MP told you that you could recite in history about big country and rich country and apartheid and all kinds of historical fact to distract and detract and take away from your own total incompetence and failure. That's what it is, Prime Minister. That's what it is about. So today I am saying to you, talk with Ansa McCall. They are not my friends. They might be your friends. But after this, I don't know if they'll still be your friends. But they are corporate. They are corporate citizens who want to do what we call CSR, corporate responsibility and so on. Talk to them. Let's get the vaccines here. I am saying, would you beg to save the life of your daughter? Would you beg to save the life of your unacknowledged son? I am telling you, sir, I am begging on behalf of all the sons and daughters of Trinidad and Tobago. I thank you all very much. Thank you. God bless.
What is that, Guardian? Huh? That's March 23rd. That's March 23rd when Rowley didn't procure vaccines. When Modi was handing out vaccines. When Barbados was getting 100,000. And we had just received 2,000. And the licensing had lie and say Barbados didn't give we no gift. And Rowley said we not begging India because when you beg, it have conditions. But here mind begging and borrowing from China to give we see how and let we wait 2 extra months. The whole Caribbean started to vaccinate. Guardian, you forget that, you nasty, disgusting liars in the Guardian. What Kamala was saying there? What she was begging for to save lives? Vaccine, March 23rd. What she was talking about, Ansa McCall. Because Rowley, Keith Christopher Rowley, after Diyal Singh had done one good thing that Diyal Singh had done, his Ministry of Health had gotten access to 351,000 Pfizer. But Diyal Singh had a time limit of 24 hours. He needed to pay for it quickly. He called and summoned Ansa McCall to a meeting and other sponsors, other major corporations. And Ansa McCall from that meeting, invited by Diyal Singh and the Ministry of Health, said, we will purchase it for the government. But all you all have to do is make the US accessible. We have the TT. Make sure the central bank give us the 8.7 million US. But we will get it. And Ansa McCall then went and summoned an emergency board meeting to approve the purchase of 351,000 Pfizer vaccines. Guardian media, nasty, lying, disgusting newspaper. And Keith Christopher Rowley, since all you know so much about criminal negligence and what Kamala is not doing and you're lying, since all you know about criminal negligence not to vaccinate, Keith Rowley scuttled the deal. Keith Rowley said no Pfizer, no money, no US, and concocted all kind of story about they wanted tax break and all kind. They didn't want no tax break. They said we paying it here and we paying it in advance. All you go just minus it from whatever tax we owe you. You all forget that Guardian nasty lying newspaper? So what was Kamala telling people and pleading for vaccine for? Not to vaccinate, but you are writing in your bloody editorial today. And who vex that Anil vex? Fire burn all your switch station and go somewhere else. Because this nasty, disgusting lying must stop.